everyone. Thank you all for joining me. If you're on the replay, hit hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know you've been around. There's not anybody here yet, which is fine. So, hello, welcome to DP211 with Emma's live on a Sunday night. She's in bed sleeping. I've got the man beside me. The boy's in his room doing whatever he's doing with his room. It's just us. How you doing? Hi, Nick. How are you? He's right there. You actually can see it's that way. It's that way. It's a lame attempt, but he did try. Bless him. How is everyone? Anybody else in yet? Nope, no one else here.
I am about 10 seconds behind on screen.
That's okay, because I know there's going to be a delay. There's always a delay on StreamYard. I have noticed that. Hello!
Not that we're saying anything bad against StreamYard.
No, I'm not saying anything bad against StreamYard. I actually really do like StreamYard. I can do this. See my background. Whee! You can see more of my design, do it that way. But I'm going to keep it there. I like my StreamYard. Hi, StreamYard. You know, just in case they're watching recordings.
I think they'll probably get better things to do than...
Oh, no. I'm pretty sure they'll sit there. Those in the night shift sit there going, right, who's live and where? What's happening? Let's catch records. Who's been doing fans only? It's a thing.
Only fans.
Whatever it's called. Oh, come on. What? It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
I know it's been a long day, but at least my brain's still going.
Oh, yeah, I know, but you've got a better brain than me.
Oh,
you didn't have to agree with that one.
Didn't have to. Chose to.
Okay, someone else has come in. Hello, say hello. Come on, don't be shy. Who's that knocking on my door?
Copyright infringement.
No. It can't be because I changed the words a little bit. I put an extra word in. I said my door, not that door.
They say the door.
Yeah, I said my door.
But it's the same concept.
I didn't even do the full tune. Hello. Somebody's spying on us. Hello. Oh my God! Hello, how are you doing? So good to see you. Jam sandwich cream. You're making me hungry, boy. Nick doesn't like jam. He's kind of kidding on his throwing up.
I'm allergic to it.
That's why you don't like it. How are you doing, Alan? It's really good to see you. Did you just type something there? It hasn't come up yet. Ah, there you are.
It's a two-way delay.
It's a see that. So that's why it takes long for my viewers' comments to come up. Jam is a good idea. Bless you, honey. Bless you. How have you been? What are you watching?
Last night's event, which I can't mention for copyright reasons.
Is it the wrestling? Just say wrestling. Just say last night's wrestling. There's more than one branch of wrestling, Nick.
Yeah, I know, because I've already had a crossover in this.
Oh, have you?
You know, not like an accidental mention, but the current women's champion from another show actually appearing at that show wearing that other company's title belt.
Oh.
Happened once before back in '92 with...
Is it SmackDown versus Raw?
No.
No, right. It's ICW.
No.
No.
Okay. Believe it or not, Vince's company reached out to Dixie's company, Dixie Carter,
Oh.
formerly TNA,
Mm-hmm.
reached out to there
I think I've got a paper cut in my lip.
reached out to there, said, hey, women's champion, and she was there.
Fair dues.
They were in competition and now they're not. Now they're basically helping each other because they know they don't have a chance.
Ah, okay. Oh, there's Sebastian walking in. Hello, cat. What about you, Alan? Do you watch your wrestling? Or any sport? Sebastian, stop messing with my cables. Yeah. No, it doesn't like it.
What, sport or
Wrestling, I
wrestling
think.
in
Do you watch
general?
any sport?
So, what are we talking about tonight?
I'm talking about how jealous you made me today. This one. Made me jealous. So, it's Sunday. And what normally happens on a Sunday in this house is, you know, me being a woman and a mum, I change beds and I get the uniforms ready for the rest of the week. This one decided taking Little Miss Hurricane out so I can get peace to do what I want to do or need to do. He only goes and takes her to Hobbycraft.
These keyrings are backwards. Split rings are backwards.
Alan says, congratulations on the job.
Thank you.
So only goes and takes her to Hobbycraft. Didn't find out until he was on the bus. So I got a bit jealous because I've not been to Hobbycraft for like, you know, the longest time. And I want to go and see what was new. But it's probably just as well because I was skint anyway. But, you know, I still would like to have went. What?
Telling that idiot to move.
Oh, right, the cat. So yeah, I wanted to go to Hobbycraft
Yeah.
and want to see what was new. What's this? Is that Rhonda?
She's back.
Excellent.
Post baby.
I was going to say, I thought she was having a baby.
Yeah, she had a baby.
I didn't know she had a baby. I know she was having one.
Yeah, baby's either several months old or a year old already. I don't know.
Yeah. You know, I can't show that because, you know,
Yeah,
you're
I know.
watching. Uh-huh.
I know.
That's why the TV's off.
Although, in saying that, the news is actually free game.
No.
It technically isn't covered.
I
by
can't show
any-
that.
No, you can't
That's
show
not
that.
the news. You're watching
but-
an event.
But
Rude.
if you had the news on in the background, that would be absolutely fine because technically nobody owns it.
We weren't watching the news. We were watching a game show.
What game show? Would it be the game show with multiple opponents versus a potential of 4 or 5 show contestants?
Could be. Could be the same one where they have to run away from a certain person with money. So you liking the new job, Nick?
It's like any job. It has its moments of really, really good parts. It has its moments of really, why the hell am I even here? It's every job in the entire world.
Yeah, but do you like it?
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it. You know, show me a person that doesn't like to go to a money and
A money?
Show me a person that doesn't like to go to a building and then somebody gives them a pile of money.
Good point.
Yeah. You say to any person, would you like to go to a building, and when you're finished, somebody gives you money? They would say, yeah, sure, why not? Only on this occasion, I go to 2 buildings and 2 separate people give me 2 separate piles of money. It's brilliant.
Right, Friday's going to be a bit of a killer for you.
Yeah, Friday is...
and Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday and Friday are both doubles.
Yeah.
Need to find out how much swing time I've got between both of them, actually.
Right, I think Tuesday is at 6:30 finish, 7:30. You'll be fine to get to your 9 o'clock start.
No,
it's not that far.
Tuesday is 8 o'clock.
Is it an 8 o'clock finish on Tuesday? Or 8 o'clock start Tuesday night?
It's an 8 o'clock finish.
Right, okay.
On Tuesday night, and then straight down for the 9 o'clock start.
A sense of fulfillment and... Oh, sorry, Alan, I'm missing your comment. I enjoy work, it gives me value, a sense of fulfillment and enlightenment. Oh, doesn't it just? And we are both absolutely hunky-dory. Thank you for asking. How are you?
You know what? It really, I do sort of get your point on all this. It doesn't really matter what kind of job you do. It doesn't matter, what anybody else's outlook on it might be, as long as it gives you some sort of satisfaction out of it. I mean, I like nothing more. Don't get me wrong. I like nothing more than walking out of my job at 8 o'clock in the morning after 11 hours, knowing that I finally get to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But I also walk out of the place knowing that I gave the job everything I had,
mm-hmm.
and I did my job properly.
Yeah, you're probably one that does. No names being mentioned.
Yeah, but we can mention the fact that they're so idiotic that, they give you a lecture your first night there and then they completely backtrack on it 2 years later.
Yep.
The table's in front of a fire exit, anyway.
Mm-hmm. I know, right? Where are you? There you are.
What's that you got in front of you?
That?
Yours looks completely different from mine.
That's because I'm on StreamYard.
Never mind.
I'm on StreamYard. Okay. Right, so what's been happening? I think I pretty much summed it all up on yesterday's weekly roundup. However, there's an addition to the bed thing, right? So,
An epilogue?
What?
An epilogue?
We have an epilogue. Right, so...
Do you have an epilator?
I do, actually, yeah.
What's the difference between the two?
An epilogue is the end of a story. An epilator, if you're not used to using one, rips the hair out of your body from the root and causes a lot of pain if you don't thin the skin first.
So it's duct tape. Say it's duct tape.
They're like little discs and act like tweezers.
I know what an epilator is.
Yeah, but not everybody might know.
My mother used to have an epilator.
You did it.
I used to take a great amount of pleasure in balding off entire sections of my leg because I liked it.
You're a weirdo.
I enjoyed it.
You're a weirdo. Right, so the bed thing.
Yes, back onto the epilator.
Yes, right, so it's not how I put images up on yesterday's video of the bottom crossbar, right? And he's saying like the first image showed where the bolt was supposed to go through. The second image showed it was completely hollow. There was nothing there. Right, so Nathan gives me the bottom crossbar to show his dad. And what happened there was the thing was actually inside the bar. The bit actually came off. The bit of the bolt was through actually came off and was inside the crossbar itself. So there's me trying to find certain screws to try and pull this thing out and tighten it up to no avail. So We're going to have to come up with something to get that on. However, he doesn't want it on because it means he can't get all his boxes under his bed, which he's done. He's got his boxes under his bed.
Well, it still needs some sort of central support, though.
I know. I think all his boxes are... There is a top crossbar. But I'm paranoid about those legs splaying out.
Well, if the top crossbar's tightened up properly, as well as all the rest of the bolts,
I done it and then Nathan reinforced it because he doesn't trust me.
It shouldn't really be too much of a problem.
Yeah. So, yep, that was the bed. What else has been happening? Yeah, you took... I'm still jealous of you. Took Keely to Hobbycraft and he went to McDonald's.
Yeah, well, if it's any consolation, I couldn't have any of the food that I actually wanted because I didn't have any pills with me.
You forgot your tablets, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Karma, bitch.
Feck is in my pocket. 2 bus tickets and a receipt for Hobbycraft.
Shut up. You all went to Hobbycraft to get key rings. I thought I saw you looking on eBay for them. I thought you were actually going to get them there, and then you're asking me the dimensions.
I was, but all the ones that I was looking at, the ones that came closest in size were like minimum orders.
Right, I
of
see.
them. And reasonably, I don't know what I'm going to do with 150.
Right, I was just about to ask him. Give it to me. I've got loads of ideas. I can put my phone number in it for work. And hand them out.
Yeah, well, I didn't order them.
Yeah, clearly. But how many was in that packet you brought in? 25?
12.
12. So we've got 10 left. Right, okay.
12 for £5.
See, that's all right. Where's all my peoples? There'll be more people.
Sleeping.
Probably. Diana might be sleeping now. But she says she goes to bed about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. But she's in Massachusetts, so tea time over there.
Yeah.
Come on, Diana. You're missing it again, babe. Where's my Nomi? She'll catch a replay. Won't you, darling? Okay. So, what else did you do?
Well, besides
Make me jealous.
Besides spend a grand total of almost 3 hours on public transport to go to somewhere for
Key rings.
one thing. Not really a lot.
The thing is, there isn't really anywhere else we could go for them because nowhere else would carry something like that.
Oh,
Not here anyway.
Oh yeah, went to McDonald's and saw that number one, the staff have got a total lack of respect for the whole please wear a mask.
All right, okay.
And yes, I know that some people are exempt, but surely common sense says to you that when your colleague is drinking a drink, you don't take a drink of that after them.
No. Maybe they live in the same house now. Maybe they actually work together and live together. We don't know the circumstances.
Yeah, okay, take the road out of it. It's kind of gross.
It's still gross. Yeah, still gross.
You know, I mean, sharing a drink with your partner or your child, that's completely different.
Yeah, I still use all the time.
But, you know, they certainly didn't kind of come across as the whole we're in a relationship and we work together vibe.
Thank you, Alan. Alan hates that.
Hates what?
Sharing drinks.
Sharing drinks. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's like back in the day when, you know, we were actually able to go to a pub.
We can still go to a pub, we just need to prove that we're not deadly.
Yeah, there's the whole 15-year-old child to take care of so we can't go to a pub.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So Siobhan's watching this. When can you
I'm not even sure who's watching.
I think it's just Alan.
It says 2 watching.
Yeah, you're the other one. You're the other one.
It's apparently you.
You sure?
Yeah. You get counted on my screen, I get counted on your screen.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe click the 3 dots.
I'm not on YouTube, I'm on StreamYard.
Yeah, I know, but if you go into the 3 dots and click participants,
Uh-huh.
there is Sir Alan and yourself.
Really?
Yes.
If I was to do it, that would be you and Alan.
I shall call you Sir Alan.
Yes. Sir Alan of Thompson. I've just knighted him. Sir.
Since we are Scottish, it needs to be a Sir Alan of Clan Thompson. There we go. Scottish knighthood. Way better than an English knighthood.
Hey, you.
No, because
Be nice.
No, what I'm saying is we don't need to wait for like some big event to give out a knighthood. We can just do it because we're Scottish. And we have haggis. So technically you run the entire board. Yeah, haggis.
I am, but your humble subscriber. Offensive. Oh, thank you, Alan. And was offensive? Was it the haggis that is offensive? Or was it the English thing? Sorry, I'll do them in later. Alan, have you got a channel? I'd love to see your artwork. I'm yet to see your artwork. I know. Good day. Good day? Yeah, it was a good day. Alan, if you don't have a channel, I want to see your artwork. You have to get it done. I'll be your first sub.
I'll be your second sub.
Yeah, there we go.
Now create a whole bunch of fake personas and do your 29th and 48th sub as well.
Sir Alan, I like that. I can't get these in the pen.
You need more wax.
I need more wax. I do.
What?
Nothing. What else did you do today?
I'm just thinking of that whole I can't get the drills into the pen. You've been doing this for so long, and I'm the one who had to tell you to wax your pen.
All right, okay. Oh crap!
Catch the rest of this later on.
Yes, please. So rude. I've got a bit of paper stuck to my canvas. There we go.
That's not happened before. There we go.
Okay.
All switched off.
Good. Rude. Watching wrestling during my life. That's horrible.
Rude nothing. I am merely an overlooker.
Rude. Yeah. Okay.
Do I have anything saved on this that I can actually use for drop-in? What's this? No.
Nothing offensive, please, Nick.
No.
You're using my Apple Pencil.
Yeah. Oh, a word of wisdom. Nobody watches you more closely than people that don't like you.
That's very true,
So if
actually.
they're gonna watch, make sure you give them an effing show.
Yep.
And then it's just random information.
Give them something to watch. That's my gist.
Stuff that I saved off for you.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that I saved off for me.
Mm-hmm.
Medical note. And how to reset hub settings.
Hub settings?
Internet hub settings. How to reset those.
Yeah.
How
Is
to
that
get-
because we got the new hub?
No, it was before that.
Mm.
Basically how to get in and get rid of the stuff that you don't need.
No.
Yeah.
I'm actually loving the way this guy's looking. I'm going to zoom it out. Look at him. Now he gorgeous, Nick.
It is now, yeah. Like I said,
Absolutely beautiful.
There is a delay.
Absolutely beautiful. I love the way he's coming out.
I mean,
I hate the drills, but I love the way he's turning out.
You were doing your introduction and I was just starting a countdown.
Yeah.
So it was almost 10 seconds.
Okay, someone's left.
No one's left.
I think Alan's away. Okay. Just as
Participants. No, current list is still here. Maybe you
there's a
left.
delay. How could I have left? I am right here.
Maybe I left.
How could you have left? You're right here.
No, I'm right here.
You're right there.
Yes, I'm there. I'm not here.
Okay. Well, we'll just talk amongst ourselves, Nick. Yeah. So we don't have a lot of silence on the replay.
Yeah. Well, today on the bus, I was rewriting a song.
Do I want to know?
To the tune of a certain song that features in a movie about a frosty girl and her not frosty
Oh my
sister.
goodness! Right. Okay.
The song was "Do You Wish to Make a Figurine Made Out of Snow?" See how I'm avoiding copyright all over the place? It's
Right.
fantastic.
Just carry on.
And it's basically to do with the Tory party.
Oh heavens! Right. Go. You can do it.
I've got one line.
Oh right. Okay. Do you want to have a party?
We didn't have a lockdown party. It was a work event.
Oh my god. Is that your line?
Yeah. Yeah, I look at the stuff that I save on my phone in notes, and half of it I even question myself as to why this is here.
Right. You know what? No, I'm going to do. I know there's no one here right now, but on the replay, I'm going to do this just now anyway. And I blew my cover paper off of this, but it's okay. I'll work with it. In fact, can you give me one of those ones there? Got something? Now slide this over so nothing sticks to it. Flaming magnet, there you are. Right, that'll do. For everyone who's watching on the replay, I have something. I have the 150 sub giveaway prizes right here in this bag. Everything. Who wants to see? Mm-hmm. So, starting with the one you've already seen, since somewhere, we got the wax pencil for your special shapes. Excuse my alarm.
What was that you were saying about, put your phone on, do not disturb?
It doesn't include alarms.
Yeah.
You still get your... Anyway.
Worried about my phone vibrating?
I am doing a thing. The wax pencil, so you can pick up your special shapes and rhinestones. You can also use tweezers, obviously, but this makes the job for the bigger stones much quicker. What else have I got? What else have I got? Oh, okay. So you've seen me use my set. I'm going to open this wee bag so you can see them properly. I've been dying to showcase this lot since they arrived. Where are we? We have the tips, the rose gold tips. In fact, you know what? I'll open mine up so you can see, because mine is open already. We've got your spare O-rings. We have, where's my three placer gone? I did have it a minute ago. There's a three placer on my table and it's nowhere to be found now. There it is. We have the three placer. Let's see if we can see this better. Okay. So we got the three placer and the four placer. We've got the single one, which is the elbow joint. We also have the straightener tip. That's quite wide actually. That's huge. We also have the 2, the 6, the 5, the 7, the 8, and the 9, and 2 of the straight singles. Okay, so this is obviously, you know, my set. All of that is in this case. It's another prize. Aha! Can't get it back in the bag now. We have, what one's this? No, not that one. This one. This is the sun catcher kit that I was showing you. I can't even open the bag. Never mind. Okay, so we've got inside of the bag of the toolkit, we have the charm that hangs down along with the beads. I don't know if anybody can see that. Can you see that? Okay, Nick. There might be a bit of a delay. So we've got this bit here, which is the weight, as it were, this giant Austrian crystal looking one. And we have the multicoloured little beads. That's the sun catcher part. We have this piece that you diamond paint, which is a heart saying love. Try to keep the glare from that light off. Double-sided. However, that one's obviously backwards, but you do you diamond paint the side? Yeah. You do diamond paint that side as well. And we got, how many bits? We've got, haven't even opened these up. We've got lovely little pink teardrops. You've got your clear rhinestones, orange rhinestones, and pink rhinestones. This is going to look gorgeous. Pink teardrops, where do they go? Huh. Pink teardrops. Where do they? Ah, okay, they're in the petals of those flowers. I need to put my specs back on, I think. We've got the sun catcher. Now, I was going to wait until we had more in a live stream, but I can't wait any longer. I have to show you guys. This has been sitting here for about 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. I've been waiting, yeah.
Yep.
Give or take, maybe 4. We've got the notebook. Isn't she gorgeous? It comes in a little Ziploc bag. Partial offs. And it is plain paper inside. She is beautiful. I love that. I might order one for myself, Nick. Are you surprised?
Not really.
No, not really. We've got bog standard toolkit. Can't even open the bag up. Oh, look at that. Look at them. Can you see those? They're gorgeous. Where do they go? What number are they? They're B. They go They're dotted about in her dress. Isn't that gorgeous? They're dotted about the top of her dress and what could be the bottom of her dress. We've got Austin Crystal type horse eye or marquise. We have the clear ones as well. 2 blue rhinestones, different shades. We have pale gold, pale pink, darker gold, and pale blue. I like this. This is going to be beautiful when it's done. Whoever gets this is going to be super lucky. Put it back in the sweet bag. I'm actually going to put all these back together. I'll do it after the stream. Now, the pièce de résistance. She's here. Ah, something else in here. Oh, before I show you her, I'll show you this. This is also included. I want to open it without ripping it. I don't want whoever gets this to get damaged packaging. Oh, here we are. It's a diamond painting pen. I like this. There are different colours, but I thought a white one would be a nice generic one for prize because you don't know who's not going to like a pink or a blue or whatever. I thought a white one would be better. Isn't that nice? It's unusual. I've never seen one like this before. Many of you may have, but I haven't. I am very, very out of the loops with a lot of things. So, yeah, it's very lightweight. I don't know how. It's very lightweight. It's not heavy at all. Doesn't feel too bad. So, there's that. And my girl. Let's bring this baby out. $30 by $60 partial. Haven't measured her yet. See if I can get some light on her. How beautiful is she? If I can show you without the glare. Take it back. Take this back to see her better. There we go. 30 by 60 partial, and she is stunning. You don't do her face, you're doing her hat. No, you're not actually doing any skin. You're doing her hat, her gloves, her dress, her umbrella. I really like this one. Well, it's not even an umbrella, it was more of a parasol. Gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it properly. I'll do another video, I think, where you can see it when I'm, in a corner. That's better light. I am itching to know what goes into here because there's some gorgeous, gorgeous goes in here. So you up to bed.
I'm waiting for you to finish your presentation.
Okay. So we have these giant amber stones, which are apparently labelled number 9. Yep. So number 9 is X. It's here in the hat. And we have, no, it's H, number 7. These are in H's, so they're like the giant rhinestones in her outfit. along her necklace, shoulder straps, and the hat. We've got iridescent pearly ones, which is number 2. And that is B. And they're in the hat here. And where else are they? There's a few in the dress actually. But they look gorgeous. And you've got 2 bags of number 1. 2 bags of the clear rhinestone. I don't even know if you can see that. No one can see that. I couldn't see that. There we go. Isn't she beautiful? And all of this is one prize for my 150 sub giveaway. If you're not sure of the, I'm actually going to roll this up. If you're not sure of the rules, I will go over them again. Okay, so to be entered into the giveaway, you have to be a subscriber. And in the description box of my videos, there is a contact form for you to fill in. It's just your name, your email address, and your postal address. Your name so I know who's won. Your email address so I can contact you if you've won. And your postal address, obviously, otherwise you're not getting it. I need to send it off. Where do I put that wrapper? That's it. So but you have to be a subscriber as well. The draw will take place once I reach 150 subs. So if you're a subscriber, feel free to fill in that form. It's absolutely fine. You can do that as soon as you subscribe. But the draw won't take place till after I've reached 150 subs. And all of this is getting sent to one person. One person, doesn't matter where in the world you are, you're getting this. So that's that little showcase. I'm going to try and get all these back in. I think that was that one. I will do a proper video with better lighting because the lighting here is pants. Absolutely pants. What's going on with my camera? You see that? It might come up here in a wee second. The bottom half of the webcam itself.
Yeah.
You see that? I think the light was too bright. I'm actually quite jealous. I bought them, but I'm jealous they're not mine.
Enter the giveaway.
I'm not going to enter my own giveaway. That's unfair. No, it will be the winner will be known. What I'm going to do to pick the winner is I'm going to go on to random name picker. It's just a wheel that spins. You put all the names in and spin the wheel, and the person's name who comes up the wheel comes up, and that will be done on a video or live. I might do it live actually, Nick. Okay, my.
That's what David did with his book.
Not my cousin.
Yeah.
So
that I won.
I thought you bought it.
No, I won.
You won it.
Because I was super amazingly smart and I got his price off. And my name got entered into the hat. Or cup, as it was in this case.
So it will be done on the video. Won't be a major long video, it'll be a quick video to let you know who won. So good luck to everybody who enters. It's an automatic entry. Subscribe, fill out the form, you're entered. Let's get these away. Surprise, not surprise. And it's all a smoke-free home. We vape, we don't smoke, there's a difference. Right, get that back over there.
Ooh, the impact of Storm Corey is likely to be significant.
Is that what we've got just now?
Storm
That
Corey.
was Malik.
No, Storm Malik is all.
That was yesterday's storm.
Yeah, this is
Today's storm, right?
Is Storm Corey. Not Corey, but just Corey.
Storm Coronation Street. What number am I on? Right, okay.
Essentially, yeah.
So that was my prizes for you. Good luck to whoever enters. And why is my webcam flicking at the bottom? Turn that down again, see if that helps. So I've got my webcam. Well, be pointing that way, it's going down here. This is show my webcam. This is my work phone. Hello.
Snow.
No,
New York. Oh, typical.
don't want to know.
New York blizzards.
All right. Oh, Massachusetts get hit.
Yeah.
Diana put a video up. It is white as a sheet over there.
Massachusetts is, it is pretty kind of north-ish.
Uh-huh.
It's not like Michigan north, but it's still north.
I won't know. I'm hopeless with American geography. No offence, but I'm rubbish at it. I'm rubbish with Scottish geography. I just don't like geography.
It's a valid thing to learn.
Yep,
I mean, you never know when you're going to go on Triple Jeopardy.
that's true. What? That took me a minute. Shut up, Rick. Say something useful.
I did.
Triple Jeopardy.
Triple Jeopardy. And someone will say to you, what is more northern? Michigan or Massachusetts? You think, hang on a minute. I know the answer to this.
I need to fix this light again.
Although I'm probably wrong, but because I haven't really looked at American geography for quite some time, so
That's better.
apologies if Massachusetts is actually more northern than
I have absolutely no idea.
in Michigan is. But if I'm right, told you so. Can't be right all the time, just some of the time.
Yeah.
So what is going on in your world?
My world?
Yes.
I have a very boring life. Oh my god! The heating and hot water in the centre is back. I can actually wash my hands at work in hot water. It's been fantastic. When did it get fixed? Was it Friday?
Yeah, you should probably clear that up.
Oh, no. It's been mentioned in videos. You know.
No, the whole washing of hands because it sounds kind of gross.
Oh, yeah, I still wash my hands at work.
No, I can finally wash my hands in hot water.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, kind of clear that bit of it up.
Yeah, I wash my hands at work, but it's cold water, so to double protect myself, I still use hand sanitizer when I'm finished. I still do it, mind you. It became a habit now. But yeah, we've got heat again. It's been absolutely glorious. I can actually sit back in my office. Great. So that's a thing.
It's been absolutely glorious.
It has been glorious.
It's not glorious when you go into the room and there's two radiators going full tilt and all the doors are closed and you're already like ready for stepping out into the cold world. So like jacket on, hat on, you go in and it's like, oh, sauna.
Yeah.
I think I lost about 4 pounds just walking to the other side of the room to switch it off.
I know, I'm paranoid about tomorrow though, because my radiator in my office doesn't switch off properly. It needs a bit of tinkering, and I couldn't switch it off properly on Monday. Yesterday, Saturday.
And unfortunately, I am not allowed to do that because I'm not a heating engineer.
Oh, you're allowed to do it.
Okay.
You're allowed to go in and fiddle with my radiator to see if it will come off.
Where is my hammer?
No. I just got my heating back. No, because the full-time caretaker, she comes in and helps out. It is fiddly.
It is. I mean, I gave it a twiddle when I was in, but whether it's done anything useful or not, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, was that before you left?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Okay, well, I'll tell you tomorrow when I go in. Can't believe we've got heat. So that's probably the most exciting things that actually happened to me this week. I've not won the lottery yet. See, I need to play it to win it. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's certain rules and conditions to the lottery.
Yeah, like can you actually
And
buy a
then, you know,
ticket?
buy a ticket.
Yeah. Can I just give me the money? I'll tell you what my numbers are going to be. What was last week? What was the latest numbers? Right,
Yeah,
that's my
I would-
numbers.
I-
That's my
I-
numbers.
I would like to win. I would like to win the Euro Millions. I would like to be the only winner of the £275 million jackpot. Can we do it by proxy? Oh, of course we can, sir. Tell me, what are your numbers? What was the latest one drawn? Because they were going to be mine. Really? Oh wow, we've got a winner. Yeah. I can imagine Camelot sending the people round with the big checkbook.
Aye.
Yeah. How much was that?
Is it still
270?
Camelot?
Yeah. Camelot still owns a lottery.
Been a long time since I played.
I don't know why they call it Camelot.
They like to push the pram a lot.
I don't really see, you know, like Merlin and King Arthur sitting round the round table going, okay, so I raise you 2 chicken feet. I mean, or what was it used then? Guineas? Pieces of gold?
Shrapnel. I don't know.
I can just
I wasn't
imagine.
there.
I can just imagine Merlin sitting there with his wizard pipe sticking out of his mouth. Okay, Artie, what you got?
Artie.
Yeah, Artie. Yeah, they're informal. You know, they're buds.
They're
pals. Okay, Artie,
I need to watch that again.
what you got?
I like that show.
Oh, I ain't telling you what I've got. You haven't even upped the ante yet. Okay. I bet you Scotland.
Right.
And what else? I mean, I'll bet Basingstoke and you're going to give me the whole country of Scotland. That's really not enough there, Merlin boy. I'm pretty sure that, you know, every couple of weeks, Merlin and Arthur went out on a drunken stag party to Las Vegas and so forth, but Caesar's Palace. You know, they seem like those kind of guys.
Yeah.
You know, the big Humvee limos.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine Arthur hurtling down the strip, sword swinging in the air. Yeah, Bellagio, here I come. It's a resort in Vegas.
Right. Okay. I told you I won't know.
You have a tremendous grasp of world happenings. But I still need to carry an idiot's book to work to do things that I've done literally my entire life.
Mm-hmm. That's just true. So no, nothing else has been going on really.
Nothing in the world. Nobody likes news. It's all too depressing anyway.
Yeah, I tried not to cover what I read in the news because it is a lot of tragedy and I don't like to talk about that. That's not the kind of vibe I want across my channel.
Mum transforms kitchen for £90 using bargains from B&Q and eBay.
So it
Fantastic.
stick it back classic.
Yeah.
Like the Fabulous stuff. So we done the exact same thing.
Yeah, that is
Except
essentially.
we got ours from Wilco, I think.
That is essentially all that B&Q sells anymore is sticky back something.
Yeah, I saw that. I went, is she serious? We done that like 4 years ago.
Are you a carpenter who keeps dropping your screws? Sticky back screws.
Sticky back screws. Brilliant.
Sticky gloves. Now there's an invention. Are you a flaming idiot that keeps dropping your tools? Sticky gloves.
You can actually get magnetic wristbands.
Yeah, I know, but if you get one of those old style wouldn't handle.
I think I had
hammers.
one for Kirby grips when I was training in
And
here.
they're not really meant to hold an entire hammer.
No, not really.
It's really for like, it's really like for screws and nails.
Gravity kind of pulls you like downwards, doesn't it?
I saw this fantastic thing in a shop that will not be mentioned, but sells things for around about £1. It was in the tool section and it was uptown, and it was one of those extendy rod with a magnet thing on the end of it. You know, the thing that knitters and stitchers would use for like when they drop a needle and they don't want to bend over and pick it up because their design's on their lap, so they get their extender rod with the magnet and pick it up.
Yeah, you had one of them.
Yeah, this thing holds £5 apparently.
Why would you have £5 of metal just there?
In case you drop your keys down behind something. Because one of those little ones, they ain't going to cut it. You drop your key. I might actually help me get my screwdrivers out of the back of the freezer.
Okay, context. We have a big freezer in the cupboard. He dropped half his tools down them. Yeah.
Might actually help because that wee box don't weigh £5.
Nope.
Anyway, saw Uptown, and when I was through the fort today, I went into said shop that sells things for about
I didn't know there was
£1.
one up there.
I didn't know there was one up there either until I got off the bus and there's the sign. I'm like, ooh, the mothership. Anyway, I went in there because I was actually going to buy it. They don't sell it.
No?
No, and the shop is huge.
Okay.
And they don't even sell it. And I'm thinking, yeah, okay, fair enough. Talk yourself out of a sale. I'm not going to town anytime soon. I'll probably go tomorrow, but it's not really the point.
No, I think we have some research tomorrow to do.
Also have a full 24 hours to do it.
True, but I think it's something we both need to look up.
Yeah, it's something we kind of need to work on side by side. Because as we all know, there are two opinions on absolutely everything to do with this. There's my opinion
and there's the right opinion. Let's check the camera. I'm always doing that. I'm always kicking this tripod. I think that's that colour. Nope.
So how long are we going tonight?
Well, it's just I'd probably give it another 15 minutes and take it from there. Now, if somebody else comes in, we'll go the full hour and a half. But it's been about an hour. I'm just about to pour my drills into my wax. Why? Why would I do that? Yeah, to each other when I get them back in the pot. That's a nightmare. Oh, I'm never getting back out of the pot. Or if I do, it'll be a big clump like that.
Yeah, good now.
Yeah. As a diamond painter, darling, you know. You could put your project out.
Not enough table space.
True, but you do have little off the canvas ones you can replace with the iPad.
No, not doing multiples at the one time. It's asking for trouble.
What are you talking about?
Multiple designs at the one time. I'm not having multiple designs at the one time.
No, you do have. You can do them one at a time. You've done it before.
I don't want to start something new. I want to kind of, find myself in a situation where I can't get round to that again.
Yes, well. So when do you think you'll start working on the bears again?
I don't know. I really do want to get it done. But right now, time is not really on my side for anything.
No, I understand that. I do understand. Well, the only solution to that is keeping the table up, really. So you can just work.
And it's not practical.
No, you keep what I was thinking. Obviously, keep the table up, right? Keep the table up, and then when you get yourself a wee half hour, an hour maybe, you can work on it because everything's all set up and ready to go.
Yeah.
However, I understand we've actually brought this table out just for tonight's live. And when we're done, it's getting put away again because there's no space to keep it up.
Exactly.
No, I get it. I totally get it. We're in another house, babe.
I need one of those pull down off the wall tables.
Yeah, but then you can't keep things set up. So you can just sit down and work on it.
I just pop the drills to the side, attach the canvas to the table, fold it up to the wall. If the drills fall off, then I'll deal with it after I spent about 40 minutes cussing.
I was actually talking to Nathan about this the other day. Wednesday, I think it was, when we were building his bed. My ideal home, and I'm not being greedy, and the reason I'm not being greedy is because I've always lived in homes where we're limited in space and limited in places for little Miss Hurricane to play due to her autism. And it's then from when Nathan was a young boy and we couldn't really let him out to play because of his autism. Right. So my ideal home would obviously be your living room, your kitchen. Probably 2 bathrooms actually. Living kitchen, 2 bathrooms. Aye. 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 Uh-huh.
Nope. You need to have a dad toilet. The one sanctuary that any bloke should have.
Okay, then a man shed.
No, a man toilet.
Like I said.
No, man shed and a man toilet are totally different things.
Anyway, 2 bathrooms. We really don't need 3.
We'll hire that one from the pop. We'll hire that plumber / builder from a popular
Irish comedy.
broadcasting corporation's
She's bring boys.
of dearly beloved middle-aged Irish lady who put one under her stairs.
Okay, so ideal home for me would be, obviously you've got your living room and your kitchen and your 2 bathrooms and a dining room.
Yeah, a kitchen the size of friggin' Iowa.
Yeah, considering the kitchen we have the size of a shoebox. It is tiny. Right, we can't actually, if we were to both work in the kitchen together, we're basically back to back and bum to bum because we're that close in that kitchen. So there would be a dining room as well, obviously. There would be 4 bedrooms, one for me and Mr. Man over here, one for Kaylee, one for Nathan, and a guest room because sometimes my mother-daughter stays over. And there would be a games room for Nick and the boy. There'd be a playroom for Miss Hurricane.
Me with 2 jobs, not able to use it, but yeah, I see your point. Carry on.
You do not work 24/7. You do have nights and days off.
Yeah, which is usually spent thinking to myself, why did I not go to sleep when I had the chance?
Oh my
Because now
goodness.
I'm tired.
Poor wee bluff. He's a poor wee lamb.
Like, come on, last night I could barely sleep. It's just kind of thankful that I was off today.
Mm-hmm. Right, so games room for you, Nathan. Playroom for Kaylee. And for myself, it would be
an automatic tidying playroom for Kaylee.
Yeah, well. And for myself, it'd be a craft room with a bit where I can do my recording. Craft room / studio. And an ideal, obviously with a garden. Oh, and a utility room because I'm sick of doing them. I'm actually sick of having washing on our kitchen floor when it's laundry day. And every day is laundry day because I do it every day. I do not have a pile of washing because it's done every day. So yeah, ideal situation for me. So who wants to give me money? Right, I'm going to say the same thing to you that I said to the centre manager last week. Time to get a balaclavas on and rob a bank. Yeah. Hello, who's in? I see someone spying on us.
I will say exactly the same thing to you.
Come and say hello.
I will say the same thing to you that I said to my regular boss. I don't know why it's on fire. Stop asking me.
Hello.
Alan is back. Hello, Alan. Welcome
Is it
back.
Alan?
Yes. As I look at participants.
See, I'm on StreamYard, so I won't see that.
Message retracted.
Who retracted the message?
Alan retracted a message.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't see that.
I wish you could do that sometimes in real life. You know, just like retract things that you say to people. Because I most certainly would not say to my boss, I do not know why it's on fire. Please stop asking me. Okay, there was a fire at work. It was not my fault. I might add that. Okay, I was the one that put it out.
Yeah, when you're supposed to be coming home, you had to go and steal somebody else's bacon.
Quite literally, yeah.
No,
It was in the
right,
kitchen.
no, right, hold
It was
on, right.
breakfast.
No, we need to get a context on this, right? I say save his bacon, I don't mean save his life.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I had to save the guy's bacon. Need potato scones.
His bacon's right, got you. Do you want to explain that story, Nick? Because this is something that's happened in your side of the life.
Right. Okay. So
No names.
if you know how a commercial kitchen works, we have the huge, not retractor fans, but the huge, I don't know what the proper name for them is, gunk filters, as it were, above all the stoves.
They are just like cooker hoods, basically. Yeah, that's what they're
So-
basically known as.
Every once in a while, the company that services them comes out, they strip out the kitchen, they cover up all the things that need covered up because the chemicals they use are pretty nasty. So they used a piece of wood to cover up one of the fryers because it didn't have a lid, which is perfectly acceptable. So when Chef came in the next morning, he saw that there was a piece of wood there and he took it off, which is, a pretty standard thing to do because, industrial fryer plus slab of wood equals fire. However, the fryer wasn't full. It had no oil in it.
The fryers
There
getting cleaned out? Were
was-
the fryers getting cleaned out?
No,
Right.
that fryer was getting cleaned out.
That's what I mean. That one in particular.
There was, however, on the other fryer, there was, however, a tea towel covering over, which the chef had not moved. And when he flipped the switch for both industrial fryers, up it went. Several tea towels. I don't know what I was more annoyed about, the smell, having to take care of it, or the fact that I was the one that had to explain to the boss why we were like half a dozen tea towels out. Because it's not like we actually own them.
You hire your tea towels. So not you, but the hotel hires the tea towels.
Tea towels,
Me no comprehende with that one.
well, because if you own them, you need to launder them.
Which is why you use a laundry service.
Yeah, but why would you pay for two services? Because we don't own the tablecloths either.
No, I knew that, but I thought you would own your own
they
tea
get
towels.
sent off to the company that owns them for, replacement and cleaning. So if they offer other services in place, why wouldn't you take advantage of it to cut down the overall bill? It's like if you work in a bar and you buy all your stuff from like a cash and carry.
Yeah, instead of the brewery.
Yeah, it makes a huge amount of sense to take advantage of the deal that they have in place. Buy X amount of bottles of beer for this price, or buy twice as much for this price, which is less than adding two of those prices together. Why would you not take advantage of that kind of deal?
No, I see your point.
So, I mean, if there's services in place and you're going to get offered a discount on it, and considering the toll that that Rona took on basically everybody and everything,
Oh yeah.
you know, why would you not try
Yeah, I suppose the economy did take a bit of a downturn, didn't
and
it?
save a few shekels here and there?
Shekels, really. Save a few shrapnels.
You know, I'm not the manager, but I do understand how a business works,
Yeah.
and damn it, you take advantage of every single deal that you can get your hands on.
Yeah, I
Especially-
think that's something the centre manager's been doing as well to try and get us some good deals when it comes to, like, you know, utilities and service, like, you know, maintenance service.
Especially if it does turn out to be, you know,
Especially since
economically viable.
Especially
in the
since the
long run.
centre is a charity.
Yeah.
It's got is it an SCIO number? Yeah. So no, you totally get that.
You know, so if you're given the opportunity to save a bit of cash here and
Oh
there,
yeah, you
then,
take that
yeah,
opportunity.
you do it. I would challenge any business to say that, you know, they're not up for decreasing costs while at the same time somehow maximising any kind of profit.
Suppose.
It's like you're a business owner.
Uh-huh.
You know, you'll do anything to increase profit.
Yep.
And to decrease outgoings.
Yep.
You know, unless you kind of.
The thing is that with that though,
Unless
right?
it's the corner cutting.
No. See, that's something I morally cannot do. I will not cut. Right, the products I use, right, they're not the cheapest, but they're not the most expensive. My prices do reflect that. I do not buy things I don't trust or have not heard of. I will do my research. Like the wax I use is a very known brand. I'm not too sure if it's international, right, but it is very well known in the UK. And what have you lost? Kitchen. And I know it. I have used it many times. I've trained with other variations of that brand. Therefore, I use it for work. I will not go and cut corners on my wax just because it's cheaper elsewhere. We don't know what's in it. Don't know how it's going to affect someone's skin. We don't know.
Yeah, that's what,
It's like
that's
buying
what,
a nail, a UV or an LED nail lamp from somewhere that it's not. What's the word? Regulated.
yeah.
All my stock and my tools and my equipment are all regulated in the UK.
It's not really what I'm talking about though.
It's not that I won't buy from outside the UK, but they have to have the UK regulations and import. Does that make sense?
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of ways of skipping around that.
I have no idea where I am on this. I think I've not. That's it.
But what I was meaning is, you know, maximising profits.
But
hang on, if one shop says to you, okay, for this tub of wax, I'm going to charge you £79, and you think, well, I pay £79 for it anyway, so that's absolutely fine.
But I don't.
But you know, you do your research and you find a very little known company on the old internet.
Yeah.
Who is
I'm not
selling...
going to go and say the websites that will sell these because, to be honest,
I
wouldn't know. It obviously be like your bargain websites.
No, I'm not.
I couldn't do that.
I'm not talking about that.
Yeah,
you go on,
you know what I mean.
You go on a website, they are selling exactly the same product. They are selling it, you know, exactly the same volume, but they're selling it for £30 less.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to it, you know, forget about a big faceless company. You know, this is probably somebody who's as desperate for business as the next person in line, and they're being absolutely destroyed because, you know, during Rona, nobody ordered from them. And the only way they're making
But-
sales is
Aye,
no.
well,
The only way they're making sales.
nobody
is,
ordered
okay,
from them because there wouldn't have been any way for them to get to them.
exactly.
Like, do you remember the first 3 or 4 months of the first lockdown? I did not order anything at all.
Okay, we didn't even have a second lockdown. We never got out of the first one.
You know what I mean? When lockdown first started, then I did not order anything at all because I knew we weren't going to get it in any time soon, and that's why I was able to accumulate, build up so much money to get the bedroom done.
Yeah.
Because I didn't order anything, I didn't buy anything because I knew it would be a fruitless endeavour where I would have to wait months and months on end. Hence why from spring to the summer, the only thing I spent my money on was electricity, phone bills, and gas.
But here's the same token of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this guy with an internet page, he's just trying to turn a coin.
Yeah.
Like everyone else. He had no way of getting product out, so he suffered.
Mm-hmm.
But the big corporations, they were still going because they were still allowed to go because, you know, it technically falls into the whole essentiality of things being produced. It's kind of murky waters. So he's had to reduce his prices in order to keep up with them, which means his personal profit is taking a loss.
Yeah.
But this guy on the internet and the big company, well, they're both liars like everybody else that does exactly the same thing. Because when I used to build computers, if you remember, when I said to you, you know, you would pick up something and be like, oh, what's this? Oh, that's a blah, 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 blah. I can't give away product codes, you know, obvious reasons. You know, oh, this is a blah, 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 blah. Oh, what do we do with it? Oh, we're going to do blah, 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 blah with it. Okay, fantastic. How much is it worth? That? 6 pence. How much are we going to sell it for? 3.5 million.
Are you talking about when you worked in the computer place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, why wouldn't you? Do you actually know how much the programmer's time is worth to put that single program in as well?
Truthfully, not a clue.
It's a single day's wage for about 10,000 units. And yeah,
Okay.
you know, corporate regulations have changed so much over the years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where, you know, there's better benefits. You know, the people stood up and, you know, had an opinion and said, okay, we want this to happen, and the people behind it said, well, no, it's not going to happen. They said, right, okay, well, good luck getting someone to install this, good luck getting someone to program this. They had to bout it. It's like minimum wage goes up every single year.
Yes, it does.
Why does minimum wage go up every single year?
As is the cost of living.
They say it's to keep up with the cost of living, but it really doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't mathematically work out, because if things get more expensive beyond what you're actually earning, then mathematically it's impossible to recoup anything.
Yeah.
But the reason minimum wage goes up every single year is because when that tax year comes around, they look at the money and think, right, okay, how much more can we ask for next year? That's how it works. You know, if we get together in high enough numbers, how much of a ruckus can we make over this?
I would like to riot.
And the government bends to it every single year, not because they're cowardly, not because they're spineless, but because they know they need to.
Yeah.
Because the government, you know, it's like you go into supermarket chains, you know, a specific one that's almost local to us. We won't mention their names, obviously.
America's alternative to Walmart. Well, it's our UK version of Walmart. I've mentioned this in yesterday's video.
Yeah, don't sue us, Walmart.
Don't sue us, Walmart. Don't sue us, Walmart's sister company in the UK.
Well, not really sister company, though. No, technically owned
Just don't.
by them. You know, don't sue us. That's the point. Anyway,
no, right. I'm sure we can say supermarket names next. You know what I mean? But
right.
it depends on.
Yeah, I
think it depends on how we're talking about them. Really.
I think we can.
I was saying that. No, hang on. Stop the boat.
I think technically we can mention them.
Yeah.
But we can't mention them in a bad light.
Actually,
And I'm not saying
no,
anything in
no.
a bad light.
no. If there is a negative personal experience, I'm sure that's okay. Can you think about the review videos that you see?
Yeah, that's
like your
very
tech
true.
reviews, your craft reviews. Okay,
Those people must get sued to hell.
hang on. Give me a second.
Please stay tuned while we're having a brief intermission.
Partly brief intermission. I went to fetch something. Okay, so
And we're back.
we went to a very popular UK store to get some. Well, we went to get a few bits, but
I wouldn't really
bought
say
something.
popular.
It's popular.
Yeah, they make a ton of cash.
They make a ton of cash.
Especially at Christmas and Easter.
Yeah. I picked up this teeny little action cam, right? So I want to try and get some point of view shots for my channel. It's worth it. I spent Nick, sorry, I should say, spent £5 on it. And I can tell you now the brand is in Tempo and it's not worth the money.
In Tempo, in fairness, let's not completely, gloss over them. In Tempo is a good company. They do make good cameras.
Not this one.
My
I
action
cannot
cam,
get it to work.
My action cam is quite good.
Yours are the Goodmans.
And Goodmans, well, never mind then. You know what? The Bluetooth speakers are actually really quite superb.
I'll take your word for it.
There's a lot of bass in them where it's important.
Now, sorry, I have to bring up the reason I brought this up, right? Because I couldn't get it to work. Nick went onto the Tube of Views and looked up found a review for this camera. The guy somehow managed to get it to work, but he gave it a negative review. Therefore, that's why we're okay to say things in a negative light if it's our own personal experience. We can't go on hearsay.
Yeah.
So if we have a negative experience in Asda or B&M or Tesco, we're allowed to say it.
Or with the Untitled camera, which in my opinion which in my opinion is a really fantastic idea, but
it's so tiny. I thought it was going to be perfect as well,
but it just turned out to be a load of bleeping bleep.
So now it's sitting in a tub.
We can't afford a bleep button right now.
I can add one in.
Though we can't. We have
I
to
can add
do it
one
right
in.
now.
I can add one in.
Kind of external, but
no, I can add one in.
So that when you're going to cuss, you can just press it to sync yourself out. Anyway, not important. You don't need to add it in.
Excuse me. I can add one in. I'm pretty sure I can. 1 second. I can add in music. Let's see. Oh, I've closed my epidemic sound tab. Hang on. Keep talking, Nick. You're good.
Okay, so the entire point I was making about the minimum wage going up every year is because at the beginning of every tax year, they get together in their drawers and they're like, right, how much more can we ask for next year? And they come up with a completely unreasonable number. And then they just haggle you down until you get to your original thought of what you wanted. So if you said, okay, I want minimum wage to be, reasonably we want minimum wage to be £10. Let's ask them for 25. It will ensue to the argument where they will eventually get to £10 an hour, and you say, right, okay, if that's your best offer, that's what you were thinking to begin with. Anyway, what was going on with is the government isn't spineless, they're not cowardly. They're not bowing to us because of our demands, they're bowing to us because they know that without certain resources in place, they are absolutely screwed. So the reason I brought up Asda is on their milk cartons, they have a print.
I don't know how this one's going to sound. Can I hold this
They have printing. Yeah, but you would have to do it in post-credit or post-edit rather.
No,
it's really not that applicable for live.
I'm just listening.
It is the sound on your computer.
It is. I'll do it. I'll just turned it up. I've turned it down just because I didn't want it back. So I've turned it up a little bit.
Anyway, on the printing of the labels on the milk. It says an extra 26 pence from this carton goes to the UK farmers. Number one, that is absolutely horrendous. Do you actually know how much the equipment costs to draw milk from a cow? They don't do it by hand anymore. They can't. You know, you can't go out into a field and milk 600 cows and have that milk in the shop by the end of the week. It's not possible. So an extra 26 pence per carton goes to UK farmers. That's fantastic. They're getting some sort of extra on top of their asking price. The reason you get a minimum wage rise every single year is because they know they need to continue to pay.
Never mind, I can't add it.
They know that they need to continue to pay for the services that are out there.
Yeah.
Because if they don't pay for the services that are out there,
where'd I put my pen?
Then you ain't getting nothing.
Where'd I put my pen?
I have no idea where you put your pen.
I have no idea where I put my pen. That's where I must. Oh, it's fell on the floor.
So by, I guess the word is appeasing the masses and giving them at that point what they want.
Yeah.
You're keeping them on side, but you're not keeping them on side for very long because the cost of everything needs to rise. Every year it becomes more expensive for a farmer to service the milk drawing machine. Every year
you've got overheads to pay as well.
Every year it becomes more expensive to keep sheep. And I won't mention the name of the show or the streaming platform that it was on, but it was tremendously entertaining. I'm a huge fan of his.
I know what you're talking about.
But
never watched it. I just know you watch it.
He bought sheep, and those sheep had lambs. It would be very strange if those sheep had ducks, but those sheep had lambs. Pre-pandemic, a lamb was actually quite pricey. You could take it to, what is it called? I don't like the whole slaughterhouse thing.
An abattoir.
Don't like that either. Take it for processing. That sounds a lot kinder. You would take that lamb.
Sounds like kind of interrogation. You
would take that lamb for processing, and if it was good quality and it was well meated lambs, they would say, okay, this is gonna this is gonna get you £105 per lamb. That's fantastic, especially if you've got like 75 heads. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But then Rona hit. The pubs were closed, the restaurants were closed. The only people buying this stuff was supermarkets, but they couldn't buy all of it because they wouldn't be able to get rid of it because everybody was paranoid. Oh, can I get the Rona from sheep? No, you can't.
Yeah.
Well, technically you can because the whole cross.
Nick.
What?
Shush.
No, it was in the news. The whole cross species, the cat with coronavirus.
All right.
Right. So basically, the entire industry had a downturn. So that sheep that was going to net you £105 dropped dramatically by £50 because nobody was buying it. And then you would make your money back when everything opened up again.
Apologies to any vegetarians who may be watching.
But I'm, merely, I'm merely stating a point here. So,
any vegetarians or vegans, please, we do not mean to offend. He's just trying to reiterate a point on something. That's all. He's not talking about, I'm not going to go into that, but he's talking on a business level.
But when the whole world opened back up again, there was a request. Can we have this thing? No, you could have had this thing a year ago when it was at its saleable and when it was at its most profitable for me. Now it's fully grown. Now its price is virtually nothing.
Yeah, it's mutton now, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's basically a mutton now.
Yeah, I mean, basically
that's the point you're trying to get at.
Basically, nobody wears wool anymore. It's nylon. It's denim.
It's acrylic.
It's cotton.
Have you?
It's man-made nonsense. Nobody wears Nobody wears real, honest to God wool.
Oh, people still do. People
No,
actually
hang
still go out there and knit with it now.
Yeah, I
but
know. But
for
I'm
budget
talking
knitters
about.
like myself,
I'm not talking about people that actually buy yarn for projects.
Right, okay.
I'm talking about, you know, the industry of actually making proper clothes
Yeah.
out of them. It's not as big as it used to be because, you know, man-made fibre is a hell of a lot cheaper.
Uh-huh.
So because nobody's going to buy this wool, it essentially drops in price. An average farmer will get maybe about 50 pence per fleece, which only financially works out if he's got thousands of sheep, because then he's going to make some money. But then he doesn't make any money because he's got the upkeep of his animals to take care of. There's vet bills, there's medications, you know, there's food.
Absolutely, he still has to make sure that his livestock
yeah,
is healthy.
Yeah, there's the safety of his animals.
Yes,
it's insane, and you know, I'm not connected to the farm industry anymore. That's long dead. If somebody was to say to me, "Big pile of money, come back and do what you used to do," yeah.
Well, get a horse too.
The old switcheroo.
Right. It's something I've never asked, and I'm going to ask. Okay. I know we're running out of time, so I'm going to make this quickly, right? Why?
Where are we at?
131. Why?
Right, okay. Why the old switcheroo?
Yes.
Okay.
Please keep as clean as possible.
Sometimes when it's breeding season for horses, some of the stallions are in their first breed, as it were. It's their.
Oh, they're still quite like young colts.
Yes, it's their first time out. You know, I'm sure any guys who may watch this back are thinking, "Oh yeah, I remember the first time. I remember what I was like."
Yeah.
Right. So when it's horse's first time out, he's a tad excited.
You know, this live stream's not restricted. You know that, but
yeah, he's a tad excited. He doesn't know how to control himself. He could actually end up hurting the mare.
Right. Okay. I see. Isn't she known as a filly if she's younger?
Yeah. He could actually end up hurting the mare, both, you know, externally and internally.
Right.
So we do what's known as the old switcheroo.
Right.
We get the lady in place, and he goes for the mount.
Right.
And then just before that moment,
right, okay,
someone with a double thick rubber glove grabs it.
I'm going to spill my drills.
Grabs it, pops it into the prosthetic, which is a kind of it's a really, really thick.
Love honey for equines.
Yeah, it's a really thick leather pouch with a collection bottle on the end, and that's what's known as the old switcheroo.
What does it do with it? The collection.
Like the mare is ready for breeding. The fillies are ready for breeding.
So it's like artificial insemination.
Yeah.
Basically, without getting hurt.
Yeah.
This is not going to waste.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't go to waste.
Right,
and the wonderful thing about it is because it's technically still genetic material, it can be frozen for other times as well. So if you've got an absolute champion of a horse, if you've got an absolute champion of a horse and you say to your neighbour Bill the farmer, "Oh, I've got such and such a horse," he's like, "Oh, I'd love to breed from him." Oh, well, 50 quid, I've got a bottle in the freezer. You know, it's kind of like planting your crops from a helicopter. It's probably not that great an idea, but at least the seed gets spread properly. Over many farms.
Can I ask my question now?
Go ahead.
You have to answer me truthfully,
Uh-huh.
right? Because this is not going to get deleted.
Okay, go for it.
Did you have the rubber gloves on?
Yes. I was given the very simple instruction when When
Oh.
he rears to mount, I will be holding the pouch. I'm like, okay. What should I do? You grab it and put it in, and you have to do it quickly. You cannot miss a step. Anyway, that stuff is super sticky because I wasn't quick enough.
Oh.
So, keeping this as clean as possible, because it was my first time doing
Oh
it,
my god.
and I didn't get my own personal rhythm on it, not only did I have 2 foot of horse wang in my hand,
Oh my gosh.
keeping it as clean as possible, not only did I have 2 foot of horse wang in my mouth,
The horse thing.
but
You said mouth?
the mouth, hand, not only did I have it in my
There's
hand,
something I should know.
not only
What
did
am I
I have
marrying?
it in my hand, but because I didn't find the correct rhythm on it, he kind of spilled.
Oh my god.
It was not the best day on the farm.
Right, okay, I have a serious question.
Serious question.
The second time round for the colt, was he allowed to mount?
It depends on the farmer.
Alright, okay.
You see, with animals, a lot actually depends on the farmer with breeding, rearing, and keeping.
You know what? See if that was a case of the whole switcheroo every time that poor colt wants to, that's not fair.
Well, technically, he really doesn't know any difference. I mean, it's not like he mounts and the guy's standing halfway across the field with the pouch.
No,
to
you know what I
collect
mean.
it.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
It's actually still held quite close to the female's body, so he doesn't actually know any different.
it's going to be a bit too personal, that one. But right, we're going to stop this conversation now because it's starting to get a wee bit too deep. I retract that statement.
That's what she said.
Okay, I'm just going to put these last few drills in, then we're calling it.
Anyway,
because we're kind of getting over time now.
Anyway, can I get back to my original point? The original point that I was making from all of this was because services are 100%
yes,
needed,
let's get back to the point at hand.
Because, and what a point at hand it was. Anyway, because services are invariably needed, an economy, a community, a country, opening it up wider, an entire world will die without the services in place.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, that 26 pence extra to the farmers on top of what they already get for this stuff, it might not be much.
It does add up, but even so.
But it does add up, considering how much milk a cow can actually produce.
Mm-hmm.
It does come out to quite a lot, considering the underhanded tactics on producing said milk.
Yeah,
they should get paid a lot more. So, and yeah, national insurance rising is a terrible thing, which is what they're planning on doing next year. It doesn't make sense to do it at exactly the same time as a national minimum wage rise.
Mm-hmm.
It should be gradually phased in over an amount of time.
Speaking over time,
we've got 12 months to recoup 11%. Let's break it down to something percent per month. That would work rather than say, oh, by the way, we're going to slap you around with a straight 11% national insurance rise. Ha, enjoy your minimum wage raise of absolutely nothing. Technically, we're working for nothing.
Yeah.
Here's a use of
I know what to do. That one. There we go. Sorry for that one. So you was talking.
Feedback incoming, possibly.
I know what to do.
Yep.
Yeah. There we go.
Thank you. Automatic mute button.
Yeah, you don't actually have to have it at that loud. So, for those of you who missed that, he was just talking about income tax and how there was all siphoned from the people, and that's why it still half exists.
It fully exists. It was never designed to exist beyond a set measure of time. It was only, like I said, I don't remember what king it was, but he said, I have something to pay for. I need people to help me to pay for it. I'm instituting something called income tax. It's not here to stay. It's only to pay for this one single thing. Either he forgot to lodge the paperwork to get rid of it, or the government just said, well, I don't really see why we should get rid of it. Let's have these idiots continue to pay for us.
Yeah. And with all that being said, thank you thank those of you who joined me and the voice of reason tonight.
Voice of insanity sometimes.
If you're watching this on replay, please leave a wee comment in the comments, I guess.
Yeah.
Because
it would be stupid leaving a comment on a photo. We wouldn't see it. Unless you posted that photo to a website that we could access. It's the only way it would work.
I think next week he should host.
Am I not working next week?
Next Sunday? We don't know yet. We're waiting until Saturday night. We're waiting until Saturday night.
Business week does not start on a Sunday. The business
you
week starts
tell
on
that
a Monday.
to Miss J. You tell that to Miss J.
Honestly,
all right.
I've never ever known anybody to say, let's start a business week on a Sunday.
Do men come with a mute button or an off button?
Are banks open on a Sunday? No, they're not.
Right.
When will they open? On a Monday, because that's the start of the business week.
I'll get off here yet. Thank you for joining and listening to the prattling. If you've watched to the end, please leave a comment saying, with anywhere in the comments saying horse, so we know you've caught that story. And with all that being said, I'll catch you all again next week. Don't forget to catch out the videos through the week. Teacher Tuesday will be up on Tuesday 1 o'clock. Time lapse tomorrow, Monday at 12 o'clock. We have obviously a rip and chat on the Thursdays, and the final story of Before the Coffee Gets Cold will be up on Friday. And I'll see you all again soon. Tatty byes.